I'm Christy. Today we're going to talk about the two channels we want to focus, meridian channels during the winter season. So in Chinese medicine, they discuss meridian channels being both the bladder and the kidney. So the kidney channel runs from the pinky toe across the bottom of the foot, up the internal line of the legs, up to the chest. And then the bladder channel starts in the inner ear, runs to the top crown of the head, and then goes down the back body, down the back, through the legs, and ends back in the pinky toes. So in essence, we're just wrapped in these two channels. So we do a lot of forward folding and back bending poses during the winter to open up and balance out this bladder and kidney meridian. When we think of the bladder meridian, we think of connecting with the soul and keeping an emotional balance. So even if it's out of balance, the bladder channel is out of balance, something that you might notice is lower back pain, little like body aches, also maybe in the knees, or a tendency to get a cold, or perhaps getting headaches. So we can help balance it out by some of the poses that I show you today, and drinking lots of water and eating foods that are like garlic, onion, kale, asparagus, things like that. So first of all, we'll start off in a seated pose. And the idea is for you to close your eyes and check in with your emotional balance. So see where you are. A lot of times fear is related to the kidney and bladder meridian channel. So notice that as well. So your eyes closed, just take a few rounds of breath. Checking in. Where are you now with your emotional balance? Where do you think you've been over the last few days? Does everything feel appropriate for you? And for today's video, we'll keep this really short, so maybe on your own you could spend some more time thinking about that. And then from here, going into a forward folding so that we can release, let go of in the bladder channel and move forward within the kidney channel. So uncrossing of the legs and just take you down into a forward fold. Option to bring hands to opposite elbows, or I like to wrap arms around sometimes. The idea of giving myself a hug always feels nice. So first maybe going down, bending the legs and really compressing the rib cage, the belly, the bladder itself into the thighs. And take a deep breath in, finding length, opening up that back body, and then exhale, lift the hips up and back, chin into the chest, draw the forehead towards the legs and top crown of the head towards the earth. And then slowly letting the legs bend, let your arms come around, keeping the chin towards the chest, inhaling. Exhale as you slowly rise back up, bringing the shoulders back. So again, you can spend more time in each of these poses. I'm just showing you a few quickly so that you have some more to go. Another one is to cross the legs. Reach the arms up, inhale. Grab the wrist up and over. So if the right leg is crossed over the left, then you're grabbing the right wrist as you go up and over, squeezing the legs together, pressing the feet down, and then lengthening the arms. And perhaps looking up, take a little bit of a spiral, a little bit of a back bend. Come back center, and let's go right into the other side. So thinking of opening, lengthening the back body. And if we're spinning the upper spine, the upper heart to the sky, you might have a little bit of a mini back bend, a little bit of strengthening in the back. Come back to center. And if you take it right into a chair pose with the feet wider coming down, bring the arms with you, bending the arms, and think of drawing the elbows down and in, so you're strengthening the lat muscles and a lot of the back muscles, so we bring in the strength of our bladder meridian. And you can hang here. Inhale, exhale, come back to a stand. And then coming all the way down, come in hands and knees, and you can work on airplane where the right leg goes back, left arm goes up, play with holding or pulling in and opening. So we'll continue. That's a great exercise for working both of the channels. And then other side, lengthening, lifting, work on holding and pulling in and out. You can feel feel the whole cat and cow at the same time. And as you're lengthening, think of the inner line of the kidney meridian, both on the inside, that inside line, and then the strengthening of the back body. So that's a good one as well. Another good one is just having a seated posture, getting nice and tall. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel the length down the body. And then from the base down through the legs, flex the feet, separate the toes, feeling it end in the pinkies. And you could always take it forward into a forward fold. And the last one that I'll show you for today is going into Shavasana. It's just a way of opening. Think of opening both the front and the back body, both in a state of relaxation. Another option is to use 2 blocks and a bolster, bringing yourself up to the base of the bolster, leaning back, legs go long, palms up, and let the scapula just kind of go around as if it's almost hugging the bolster, even though it's still on top. And then we can open across the chest and still bring in release in the back. Take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. One more in, exhale out the mouth. And of course, in an optimal world, we'll hang out here longer. When you're ready to come up, slowly bending the legs, rolling to the side, using your hand to guide you back up. And sit back up, check back in. How do you feel now, emotionally and physically? Do you feel balanced? Balancing out those kidney and bladder